Did you know that the greatest Greek hero was brought down by a simple heel? It seems impossible, but it's true. Today, we will uncover how the invincible Achilles, famous for his strength and courage, was defeated by his only weakness. Get ready for a story full of twists, mysteries, and surprising revelations. You won't want to miss a second of it.
The story of Achilles begins with his mother, the goddess Thetis. Desperate to make her son immortal, Thetis dipped the young Achilles into the magical waters of the river Styx, whose waters bestowed invulnerability upon those who were bathed in them. However, by holding him by the heel during the immersion, Thetis left that part of his body unprotected. Achilles' heel, which seemed like an insignificant detail, became his only vulnerability amidst his near-total invincibility. This small heel concealed a deadly secret that would forever change the fate of the greatest Greek hero.
Achilles was born destined for greatness. As the son of the mortal Peleus and the goddess Thetis, he was special from birth. Raised and trained by the wise centaur Chiron, Achilles developed incredible skills and unmatched strength. Chiron taught him everything about combat, medicine, and even music, preparing him for a glorious destiny. However, there was a constant weight on his shoulders. Dark prophecies that predicted a tragic end. These predictions, along with the vulnerability of his heel, created a constant tension, adding a touch of mystery and foreboding to his legend. When the Trojan War broke out, Achilles was called to fight alongside the Greeks. His arrival on the battlefield was triumphant, and his achievements were numerous. With his sword and unmatched courage, Achilles quickly stood out as the most feared and respected warrior among the Greeks. However, a conflict with Agamemnon, the leader of the Greeks, caused Achilles to withdraw from battle. This withdrawal had serious consequences as the Trojans began to gain the upper hand, taking advantage of the absence of the great hero. The tension between Achilles and Agamemnon was not just a clash of egos. It was a crucial turning point that would dramatically affect the course of the war. While Achilles was withdrawn, his best friend, Patroclus, made a bold decision: to enter the battle wearing Achilles' armor. Patroclus wanted to inspire the Greeks and make the Trojans believe that Achilles had returned, boosting the morale of his compatriots. Tragically, he met his fate at the hands of Hector, the greatest hero of Troy. Patroclus' death unleashed a devastating fury in Achilles, who returned to the battlefield with a burning desire for revenge. Determined to avenge his friend's death, Achilles swore to kill Hector and change the course of the war. This return marked a significant shift, bringing with it renewed energy and an insatiable thirst for justice. The tragedy of losing Patroclus reignited Achilles' fighting spirit, further intensifying the war and adding a new layer of emotional depth to his mission.
The confrontation between Achilles and Hector was one of the most epic and intense moments of the Trojan War. Achilles, driven by the anger and pain of losing Patroclus, faced Hector before the walls of Troy. The battle was fierce, with each blow echoing through the walls and in the hearts of the onlookers. Hector fought bravely, but in the end, Achilles prevailed, killing Hector and, in an act of humiliation and vengeance, tying his body to a chariot and dragging it around the walls of Troy. This victory brought new tensions and consequences, setting the stage for the impending tragedy. Achilles knew that his revenge came at a price, and this victory only brought him closer to his inevitable fate. Each triumph was a grim reminder that the shadow of prophecy was always present, warning of the fragility of glory and the nearness of downfall.
Despite all his victories, the prophecies about Achilles' death never ceased to haunt him. His mother, Thetis, frequently warned him about his vulnerability, pleading with him to be cautious in battles. Achilles knew that his fate was sealed and that his death was inevitable. He carried the weight of these prophecies in his heart, even as he fought with all his might. When Paris, the prince of Troy, appeared on the battlefield with the help of the god Apollo, Achilles faced his destiny with unwavering courage, fully aware that death was near. The words of Thetis echoed in his mind, a constant reminder that no man, no matter how powerful, could escape his fate. The tension was palpable, each battle a step closer to the fulfillment of the prophecy, each victory a prelude to the inevitable.
In a crucial moment of the war, Paris, guided by Apollo, shot an arrow that found its target in Achilles' heel. Imagine Achilles' surprise and pain upon realizing that his only vulnerable spot had been hit. The arrow, seemingly harmless, became fatal because of the vulnerability left by Thetis years earlier. Achilles, the greatest Greek hero, was brought down by a single arrow to his heel, marking one of the most tragic and ironic moments in Greek mythology. This tragic event demonstrated that, no matter how strong someone is, everyone has their weaknesses. The fall of Achilles was a painful reminder that invincibility is an illusion and that even the mightiest have their weak points. The image of the great hero fallen, defeated by a single arrow, resonates through the ages as a powerful lesson about the fragility of the human condition.
The death of Achilles was a devastating blow to the Greeks. His body was retrieved by his companions and brought back to the camp. His funeral was a grand event, with great honors and rituals to celebrate his life and deeds. But Achilles' death did not mark the end of his legend. On the contrary, his story continued to inspire generations, symbolizing the duality of human strength and vulnerability. His fall served as a powerful reminder that even the greatest heroes have weak points, and true courage comes from facing these vulnerabilities. The legacy of Achilles lived on through the ages, inspiring not just warriors but all who seek greatness, reminding them that true strength lies in recognizing and overcoming our weaknesses. The story of Achilles teaches us that everyone has weaknesses, even the strongest among us. His bravery and skills were unmatched, but his vulnerability made him human. As we remember Achilles, we reflect on the importance of recognizing and accepting our own weaknesses. After all, it is this duality that makes us truly human. What do you think about this story? Achilles' tale is not just about strength and heroism, but also about accepting our limitations and having the courage to face them. Acknowledging our weaknesses is the first step to transforming them into our greatest strengths. In the end, true greatness lies in accepting our humanity and overcoming our vulnerabilities. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment on what you thought of the video and suggest new topics. Your participation is essential for us to bring you better content. See you in the next video. Bye.